you know, takes me right back to where I was in the back seat of that car looking at my grandma, looking at me in the rearview mirror saying, "Now you just behave to me."
Yeah, you know, they always had eyes in the back of their head.
They did, I swear.
And my children believed I had eyes in the back of my head until they were about 10. And now I'm going to use that trick on my grandsons as well. Music has, you know, has obviously been a big part of your life. And we talked about your influences. Now that you are of a certain age, what have you learned from the various genres of music that you've been exposed to that's helping you now be the Carlene Carter of 2007?
Well, I've always liked the idea of not having any parameters on my music or parameters on any kind of creativity, that I don't have to be country, I don't have to be rock, I don't have to be anything, I just be me. And as long as I'm true to myself all the time, I'm quite happy, and I do well. I write better songs when I'm not trying to fit into a certain category, you know, like in the charts and stuff. It's a lot easier for me to not do that.
You know, I'm glad that you used that phrase, you just want to be you.
Yeah,
you know, you just want to be who you are. Because I think that's one of the things we're trying to stress in this 50 and Fabulous series, is that when you get to be a certain age, does it feel like you are more in tune with who you are? Not to use a musical cliche, but you know, you just, don't you feel like you know a little bit more about who you are and what you want and what you'll put up with and what you won't? And
I'm just a lot more comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
Than ever, and it's just sort of like, you know what? I used to have this act on the stage where I do the mini skirts and I do cartwheels across the stage. Well, I had to retire my cartwheel.
Wait, I'd have to see that.
It's actually in a video
mini
somewhere.
Yeah,
I used to turn cartwheels. I mean, spirit just moved me one night, and I did. But I ended up.
Britney Spears has nothing on you.
Absolutely not. Well, things have changed slightly. I tried a cartwheel in my front yard about a year ago just to see how, you know, thinking I'm going to gear back up there and do it. And first thing that happens, my arm hits the ground. I go, oh. And then the next one goes down. I was like, oh. And then when my legs finally get over, I don't even know, my legs are probably like that going over. But when they finally go over, I'm like, oh no. And I retired the cartwheel right then and there.
That's one thing we do have to admit when you get to a certain age. Certain acts
I just
you have to put on the back burner and say, been there, done that.
Yeah, I'm just not